Hello, everybody. This is Jacob from Wager Me Sports, and this is going to be day 2 of my baseball videos, my baseball wagering videos, my picks. As you can see, these are going to look very similar to yesterday's. That's because baseball is played in series, and these teams still grade out as overs. And so we got Cincinnati, St. Louis over 8, Los Angeles Angels and Houston over 9, Arizona and Atlanta over 9. And down there at the bottom, I got Cleveland plus 1.5 runs against New York Yankees. All right, guys, this over and under is down to 6.5. These are pretty equally matched teams. So this is deviating a little from the over and unders, but I really like this game. I like the 1.5 runs you're getting with Cleveland. I think this game's going to stay low scoring, and so that's going to make those 1.5 runs a premium. So grab that as well. I went 4-0-1. So some of the games came down to the wire, but guys, if you get 7 runs in the first inning or 7 runs in the 9th inning, it's all the same. They're 9-inning baseball games, right? So there's really no getting lucky or anything like that. You have 9 innings to score whatever runs it is you need to score, or not score what runs you need to score if you're essentially playing the under or something like that. But we're going to stay on the overs because that's the system. The statistics I'm using are judging overs, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But so like yesterday, the Los Angeles Angels were down Mike Trout. He didn't play. And they still had like 15 hits or something like that. And most of them were off Greinke. So again, guys, the statistics are proving, again, and I have 20 games before this that I've been doing this, but the statistics prove that even being down a star player like Mike Trout, those teams are still hitting against good pitching. And so the overall is what we're looking at, and that's how I'm coming up with these overs. I'm looking at the overall situation. Most times starters don't go 9 innings or 8 innings or even 7 innings. Most time they only go about 6. So you're going to have 3 innings of, less than pitchers. And that's kind of the idea behind this, is that, you're not always going to have a game like DeGrom had yesterday where he just wiped out the other team. Most of the time you're going to have games that, it's a team effort. You're going to have good pitching, bad pitching, and you're going to have some good hitting in there. And that's the idea behind this. So, for example, Cincinnati is kind of overall the best hitting team in the major leagues right now. Most of their statistics are in the top 5 in batting. In St. Louis, it rounds out, and they're in the top 10-ish. And so that's a really good over right there, the 8. And the one thing I like about 8s, okay, guys, so I like 8s and 7s as over and unders. And the reason being is because if you get to 3-3 and you have an over-under of 7, you can't lose. You could tie, but you can't lose. If you have an over and under of 8 and you get to 4-4, you can't lose. These are very common baseball scores. So this is where I'm getting a lot of this from, is I looked at a lot of angles and a lot of things, and I decided after a lot of work, this is how I come up with the statistics I use. And again, guys, I've put them out there before, but I'm not ready to put them out there in the exact system and the way I do it yet, because I want to go through some more videos and see how well this does over the course of a season before I really put a real stamp on it. One day is nothing. Anyone can get lucky one day. So let's see if I can keep this up. But again, 4-0-1 start is really good. It easily could have been 4-1. We had a pretty good inning out of the Padres. But again, guys, the Dodgers didn't do their end of the deal. So really, again, it's a 9-inning game. You have 2 teams trying to score 8 runs, 9 runs in a 9-inning game. That's actually not all that much. That's only 4 for one team and 5 for another. It's not like there's just, some kind of hitting barrage going there. You could easily score 4 runs over 9 innings, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, and 1 in the 8th, and it wouldn't look like you really played very well at all. So there's a lot involved that I'm looking at here. And again, guys, I'm basically giving you the picks. But guys, get on that Cleveland game. I actually really like that. It checks out through my other system, but the other system's a little up and down right now. It's not lined out yet. I got to do some more tweaking, so I haven't been really putting those out there, but I do like this Cleveland. The over and under is really low. It's 6.5. I think that game's going to stay low. I'm looking at like a 2-3 game. And, with a 1.5 or run and a half in this case, you're in good shape. Anyways, guys, so this is Jacob from Wager Me Sports. And again, guys, like and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go on live. And my goal is to have, like a podcast, like a thing where people can come talk baseball, can come talk sports, and I can give out some picks and some ways that I come up with these picks. Anyways, guys, thank you for your time. And this is Jacob from Wager Me Sports.